I know I probably shouldn't reset if something like that happens, but that still wastes like 5 to 10 seconds. It's so easily avoidable that it's just stupid. I know I shouldn't be this picky about runs, because like my own run wasn't even that good. It just had like an okay dragon. Like ideally I could probably save him 30 seconds at least on dragon. Probably much more. I'm just so bad at dragon. But, like a run that entered like 20 seconds later could still be a decent bit ahead. It could still win, be a PB by a decent amount. Also, I should probably not be trying to do what I'm doing for jumping, since one of the like very minor strategies in this game is to reduce airtime as much as possible. So essentially, you roll off a cliff, and then jump a bit afterwards, to be able to do that, which I probably shouldn't be doing that in some areas, because it's pretty minor. It probably only saves maybe like 1 second overall in all of this first part of it. I should try 90% again. I got better strategies for avalanches. But I found out and I realized that you didn't actually need to do the avalanches when they were supposed to be done. And what you could do is you could just go to the end without doing any avalanches, and then and then go until like the last stage and do everything but avalanches, and then since you get the Wheel of Pain, the avalanches should be much faster, and at least more consistent, because the Wheel of Pain is well, it's OP. It's OP for avalanches, because basically it can like guarantee like killing a boulder. Like basically no matter what most of the time. Alright, so now I should probably fortify this part a bit. This is really the part that I suck at, is actually getting enough coverage over here so they can't just roll on through, because you don't really need that for the first round. Like obviously you won't have every avalanche be as fast as this one, because this one is pretty different and it's generally just a much easier stage, since, well, it's a tutorial. You shouldn't expect that hard of a stage. Damn, that was fast. Pog. Sub 4 probably is possible. Nice timing, right? I clearly timed that perfectly. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, so for some reason, sometimes the stage either bumps you in some ways, on some spots, or doesn't bump you. It really depends on how the stage is feeling that day. Like maybe you just had a bad day. You know, maybe you just had a really bad hair day. Oh no. Why, game? Why you do this to me? Copy actually isn't the best to be reducing on time on the ground like that. Frick. ain't that bad though. By cutting corners like that, since at a lower speed, it's probably, it might be better if I do optimal driving, optimal turning, because I'll probably gain more speed. Then I'll just have to slow down more in the next corner, so it's probably actually not worth it. Brain expansion. Hey, we're like a minute out of the tutorial. Pog. I really should like never be messing up here. What was that? They just rode on top of me? Ah! Kitty, go away. Oh, kitty. Excuse me? Huh? Rome is broken. Rome is just broken. I don't understand what happened there. I was trying to jump to the side to skip a bit, and it was basically at full speed, but it just said no. Just said no. And stopped me in my tracks. But also stopped me in the but also just stopped my sideways momentum or something. And just said, shut. Yeet. Bye bye. For some reason, these tracks on Rome seem very broken. At least the time trial and this one. Because, like, I didn't hit anything, and it doesn't really seem to appear anywhere else in the game. Just in this track. Or sometimes specific spots just say nope. And the weird thing is, it never really happened whenever I was just playing through the game normally. On my casual playthrough, which is why I'm wondering why it's happening now. It doesn't seem to make any sense. It's not supposed to be a feature in the game. Well, that's some time safe. Oh. So being past Rome, that is pretty good for us. Since Cyclops, like you can gain time here, by being good. But mainly it's probably only gonna vary about maybe like 10 seconds without the cut, so it's probably because the gold on this track is pretty easy, so really all that we have to worry about is the obstacle course, and even then if I fail that, I should not be failing that either. Oh, it is down to Mongol Empire now. Yeah, so that is a better line there, I think. Well, at least it's easy to control. Even when I struggled so long to get even like decent times on time trials. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why I moved down and pressed that, but that's not that bad. At least it didn't cut off my progress for at least it didn't take away the stars I would have gotten, or I got. If it did that, then this run would have been done for. Also, I really probably don't even need to jump there, but I still do anyways. Okay, not the best landing. I'm really not sure if that line's actually more worth it, you don't really get that much speed in the end, which makes me think it may not be worth it. Because around those two boulders, you either go outside the first jump pad, and turn more around, or you go inside on both of them. Ooh, pug. That is a very good one. We don't talk about that one though. Kitty almost got me. I didn't really waste that much time there. Again. Okay, so now we're doing Mongol Empire. Now, as long as I get like a sub 1 minute time or so, we should be saving 10-20 seconds. Imagine if I failed that jump, or that minor corner cut thing. Also, to be fair, this is my first time really playing this today. I haven't played this game today yet. So I maybe have a tiny amount of rust or so. Actually, I'm not sure if I go for a 7 minute time. I remember this being like 10 seconds faster. Okay, so it wasn't a sub 1 minute time. It was. We don't talk about that. We don't. I really still do not know why they designed it like that. For some reason, yes, this is like a minute ahead. Wow. So it's shaped for some reason. The end. So if you don't jump into the thing, it does not work. That's a bit annoying. Why did you do it like that? Okay, at least he's dead. Now we can remove all of these guys. There's still one guy left. Okay, we're gonna go for the second hit. For some reason, those stairs did not work. No, I hit his head. This is why this boss fight is so garbage sometimes. It just refuses to work properly, and then I have to resort to doing. Ah, fuck, he got me. It's not blend. But the problem is that the way you're supposed to do it is just so hard to actually get to work that it just never happens. And you just have to slowly kill his guys like this. So what you're supposed to do is, or the best way to do it, okay, only has one left. So the best way to actually do this boss fight is to, yes, that's actually pretty fast. It wasn't the best, but it's pretty good. Yeah, that's actually pretty quick. And it took like 2 attempts. But so the way you're supposed to do that boss fight, you're supposed to get on his head. So you're supposed to use the stairs to get on his head, kill that guy, magically stay on, and roll to kill all of those guys, all of the archer guys on the top. Then then you take the next cycle to kill him, to kill his bottom guys. But yeah, nice.